camera is telling me to rotate. What a bitch ass. What a bitch. What a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Oh, now you want to do it. How's everybody doing? Well, Lord have mercy. Bitch, did I forget that again? Man. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, really, bitch? There we go. Uh-huh. How's everybody doing? Okay, let's see. Get that right there. Uh-huh. How's everybody doing? Oh, God, yeah, I got myself this new little hat. Yeah. This hat. It was a gift by one of my fans. And, you know, it's like $200. $200 for this hat. Custom made. I'm not, you spend too much money. No. Shit. Put it in my foundation. You know, I'll give Uncle Fernando, you know, Uncle Daddy isn't that money. You know. No, it was beautiful. It's a beautiful hat. Beautiful hat. Guys, thank you so much. Remember, you guys have to donate, or if you want services, remember to go to PayPal and go to the People's Astro. Okay? Is there too much light here? Is there too much light here? I don't know. It always seems to me like there's a lot of light here. Oh my goodness. I have to say one thing. Nando, stop doing what you're doing. Stop doing what you're doing. Accursed will be the bloodline. Your bloodline. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. You're my twin brother. Set the example for our older brother. Okay? Or it's going to be catastrophic. Stop the spells. You're putting your own family in danger. Janet and all these people, you know, the gig is out. And I know the cahoots with Emery and getting my money out, taking the money. And you're all going to go to jail. You think I don't know? You're some stupid motherfuckers. Family, it's a shame. Madeline, Northern folk, and that evil bitch of a mother, evil family, all of y'all buried. I try to warn you, ain't nobody done nothing to you. Instead of going back to the shithole you all came from, you doing this? Well, I'm sorry. But I now walk alone. If I'm told if I have brothers, I'm going to say no. I don't have any. You went to the dark. That's on you. But I'm going to read here a psalm that will completely bury the hatchet once and for all. And I actually cried last night because this is family that want to see my demise. Family. I did cry. I cried for hours. Then I got over it. And then I prayed to my mother, my grandmother, my grandpa. I prayed to my ancestors. And they told me, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it because they deserve it. I've done nothing to you. If anything, I upgraded the family tree. And you all despise me because of that. That's some sad shit. That is some sad. It's sad. That's why I was crying because it's sad. And listen, my subscribers, let me tell you, the worst that will do to you is family. The worst that will do it to you is family. And they think that I have no idea what they've been doing from day one. They forgot that I went to acting school and that I'm a very good actor. And that I've been seeing what they've been doing. Oh man, this psalm. This is a good psalm. Now, why is this psalm broken? You guys are lucky that this psalm is broken because you love the fire. But let me read. Let me see if I can. This is Psalm 70. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, to bring to remembrance. Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backward and put to confusion that desire my hurt. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, aha! Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. And let such as love thy salvation say continually, let God be magnified. But I am poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O God. Thou art my help and my deliverer. O Lord, make no tarrying. Selah. Now you're in trouble. You want to see me do magic? You better shit on your pants. Now, I'm going to sit back and watch. You want? I warned you. I warned you. Your right hand shall be broken, if it's not broken literally. For all of you who are doing it. Now, let us talk about Pluto and the 10th house. Remember, this is a very important house. It's a very important house, and therefore, I don't want many of you to feel offended if I put a lot of attention into this house. But you have to understand that this is in the pentagram or in the star, the 10th house or Capricorn is due north. It's the northern star. It's the point. When the three wise men were looking for the star of Bethlehem, they followed the North Star. That's the 10th house. That's Capricorn. It's a very important point. I've already given you some definitions of Pluto in the 10th house, but now I'm going to give you a breakdown sign by sign in the 10th house, beginning with Aries. With Aries in the 10th house, the person appears impatient, brash, rude, untamable, unstoppable. But he looks confident, assured, a little dapper, pulling from the polarity of Libra. With Aries in the 10th house, you're not going to want to have a boss over you. You're going to hate to be micromanaged. You don't want to give account to anybody. And you don't want to be put on no timeline or on no time clock. Preferably, you don't want to even punch a card to go in. You want to do things in your own way and in your own style, independent of the rules and regulations imposed upon you in the workplace. With Aries in the 10th house, you're going to have a successive turnover of many jobs in and out, in and out. Most of them you walk away, and some of them you're fired from. With Aries here, the job is done quick. and with ease, smooth. Oh my God, you make it seem so simple, it's disgusting. If you're supposed to be in at work at 9, you'll get in at 11. If you're supposed to leave at 5 in the evening, you'll leave at 12 at night, midnight. You'll copy keys to the office, and when the boss leaves, you leave, and then you come back. You might fuck a bitch or two, because you love to have sex in the office. And be kinky and all that. Now, your career, even though you're working for somebody, it's your life. You're going to eat, fuck, sleep, cheat, do anything and everything, preferably with people in the workplace. You are going to have lots of romantic entanglement if you're a man. And if you're a woman, you'll be someone highly sought after, and you're going to be chasing after men, because an Aries woman loves to chase after men too. But she does it in the sneak too. Or she might be fucking the boss, you know? Aries in the 10th house is like Aries on the ascendant. In fact, it squares the ascendant naturally. So Aries here is, let me tell you, if you work for somebody, I love almond covered in candies. I love them. Oh my God. I already ate a whole thing of peanut butter. That's why I'm gaining my muscles back. Look at that. It's going to get bigger too. You know, I eating the proteins. Do you know some people even did witchcraft to affect my body? Tired ass niggas. So sad. So sad. Didn't work. Won't work. So yeah, so I love it. You know, I just hate them. They put all these rappers. They're like, damn, like, come out already. See, that's my Aries moon. I'm like, please, let me get out. It used to be the same way when a woman won't take off their panties fast enough. But that's Aries. Oh boy, oh man. But that's Aries. Oh, look how nice and delicious. Don't you want some of those? Don't you want it? They almost look like little eggs. Oh, love it. Aries likes to play around and flirt. I dig a little deeper. I some a little harder. They're like, you know, and they're very relaxed. You know, it's like, oh, come on. The boys go, I want this right now. Get it done. Larry, chill. I'll get it done. Here, have a warning. I'll get that fucking chair from me. I want this now. You always do this. If you weren't so good at what you do, I'd fire you. Yeah. Go back. Come here. Listen. Have a cookie. Aries can be very patronizing, but when the push comes to shove, Cardinal Aries gets things done. Taurus here. Fixed earth. When I think of Taurus, you know, and please don't be offended. Please don't get mad. Don't get mad. But when I think of Taurus, I hear a sound in my head. That's when he's good. Then I hear another sound. Moo, moo, moo. Now he's mad. You know, Taurus has a bad rap. Taurus is depicted as being very slow in here, and slow in action, and slow in reaction. If people didn't know any better, they would think that the Taurian is mentally disabled, slow, retarded. But I've already gave you my discourse of Taurus. It's a very dangerous sign and very smart. Remember, the opposite polarity is Scorpio. It's almost like a subterfuge with Taurus in the 10th house. The person with Taurus in the 10th house can be easily overlooked, undermined, and underestimated. Even when you talk to them, they respond slowly. You think there's something wrong with them, some developmental disorder or something. No. Taurus is naturally slow. And we need the Taurian to be slow. Taurus represents the earth itself, fixed earth. Can you imagine if our earth was spinning faster than it is now? We'll be flying off the ground. Gravity, it's important. Without Taurus, there is no gravity. We'll be flying off the planet, not being able to stay on the planet. If the planet spins at least 2 to 3 centimeters faster than it does now, tulips, lilies cannot grow. 4 o'clocks, gardenias, petunias can't grow. The speed of the earth is too quick. Our oceans will not be in their place. They'll come right out of the basins and drown the entire planet. So understand how important it is for Taurus to remain a particular speed. And so too, it's the same principle when we're talking about the human being born under Taurus. But when it comes to career, it really gets a bad rap. It does. It does. Here's the thing. The person with Taurus in the 10th house has to be very careful of the career or job that he or she selects. Because once they make that choice, it is a permanent choice. The person will probably die in that job. The person with Taurus in the 10th house is not going to aspire to make a lot of money, but just enough to get by. They don't believe that they are worth more. Yeah. The field of Taurus is the 2nd house. Self-worth, self-esteem. The higher the self-esteem, the higher the income and self-worth. The less you think of yourself, the less the income, the potential. It's a formula. Post office workers, very excellent job for a Taurus. Or with Taurus in the 10th house. Working in a union job where you're protected for life. Very Taurian. Any job that you work your whole life and then you retire and you get a nice severance package. That's very Taurian. You move slowly, move, toil the ground, till the ground. Morning, noon, and night. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Might even take vacations or deny taking vacation. Just keep on working, and then the vacation get piled up, and they can be transferred into severance pay. Working in McDonald's, you're happy with $7 an hour, and if you get $8 instead of $7, you feel like you've hit gold, and you don't mind working your entire life making that kind of salary. If it gives you just enough. You could be a construction worker. But all you do is a bricklayer. You're a bricklayer, and that's all you know how to do your entire life until you die. Don't learn nothing else but that. Bricklayer. But working in an assembly line in a factory. Yes. Take go ahead. Yes. Yeah, but yeah, and you keep doing that forever until you grow old and dreary and die. In fact, I might even cut out pieces of cloth that you often work with and bury it with you, because that's all you did. It's fixed earth. It doesn't change. We need workers like that. I love it when you suck the candy and then you bite into it. It's so delicious. Just, look, have some. Listen, Taurus rules in the eating, and just let it marinate in your mouth. No, essential, right? So, when we're dealing with Taurus in 10th house, we have to ascend Venus, the ruler. Working in the cosmetic industry, the beauty industry. Very good position for Taurians. It's a very Taurian-like position. When I was doing theater, and before I went out and did a show on the set, backstage in my dressing room, I will have a makeup artist come and do my makeup, And, I'm sitting there and they're doing my makeup, my eyeliners, and I was like, how long have you been doing this? She told me 45 years. I'm like, what? You've been doing this 45 years? You mean you haven't learned to do something else? This is the industry. No, I'm unionized. No, with Actors Equity. I'm unionized. I don't have to go any further. She was a Taurus. She was happy doing just that and getting paid just enough for her to live, It disgusted me. I'm like, oh, God, I could never. To me, I have to be on the top of the chain, not at the bottom or anywhere near the bottom of the middle. But some people feel comfortable in these levels. They do. They don't have to work hard. They take it easy. The Taurian is very, very, not lazy, but they love comfort and they don't like to assert too much effort. And if they can find a job where they don't have to put too much effort and they get paid just enough to take care of their stuff and a little bit of their desires, then they're happy. Good for them. I could never be that. Too cardinal. I always would want more. But this is Taurus in the 10th house. It's slow, deliberate, but long-lasting in quality. Remember, Venus is its ruler, and she accents quality, value. There's value in quality. And a job well done over a long period of time is as good as gold when you have Taurus in the 10th house. Gemini. Bitch will have more than one job. And like Taurus, he or she wants it easy. But Gemini is so fucking smart. So fucking smart. And they're so ambidextrous. They can multitask, outrun things. Fond of traveling. And they move around. And they make social connections and networks outside of the requirement of what they need to do in their job, unless they are self-employed. Gemini, remember, number 3, vibration. Gemini brings a breath of fresh air in the workplace. Excuse me. In the work environment. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Book publishing, book reading, editing, editorial work, advertising, public relations, things of this sort. Novelties, commodities. Very, very innovative. Expansive. Pulling from the polarity of Sagittarius. Very literary. Exacting. Copy readers and copy editors. Website publishing, along with SAG. The key point here with Gemini in the 10th house, if you hire someone with Gemini in the 10th house, that job better not be a 9-to-5 or a routine job like Taurus. Or the person will quit or will not do a very good job. They'll cut corners. Remember, with Gemini in the 10th house, these people have a very short attention span, a focused attention. So their job has to keep them fluid. Like the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man. You got to put that oil, he's going to get rusty. That's Gemini in the 10th house. You got to continue to put oil and they got to stay fluid and moving and doing other things. They get bored easily. So, freelance work is very suitable here with Gemini and the 10th house. Yep. Cancer. You're going to be perceived as someone who's very nurturing, very giving, very loving, like a mother hen. But that might not be your position mentally when it comes to your career. But remember, the 10th house is the stamp, the report card, in how people see you, how people view you. I have Cancer in the 10th house. And I call my subscribers my cubs, don't I? These are my cubs. And I'm very protective. I'm very Cancer here. Look what happened with Instagram. I won the case. I got myself a good legal team. And now every single subscriber that got scammed will get their money back. And I promise you that, and I delivered. Don't fuck with my cubs. Oh, you're gonna bring out the devil out of Cancer. And that's me. And I've done that, and I've proven that to you. And I am very nurturing and caring. Suitable to work with young people, babies and children, or work with women, or work with Cancer-related industries like farming, agriculture, the milk industry, neonatal medicine, nursing, all dealing as a counselor or therapist for young people, all battered women or wounded, those who are wounded in society. The Cancerian energy comes in very handy for those who require emphatic healing and nurturing. The field of social work, counseling, psychotherapy, and the other helping professions, a life coach. These are good fields for that type of energy of Cancer. Yeah. Then Leo. Leo here will represent a fixity. You're not going to see action or modified behaviors. With Leo, it is a show. The person will be very attractive, for sure. The most attractive person in the workplace, or well dressed, well styled, will smell expensive, and might even be overqualified for the job. Mm-hmm. It is a portrait. Can they do the job? A lot depends on the degree and aspect. With Leo, it's a little complicated because Leo here is more like a poster board than any execution of tasks related to the 10th house. In fact, I know many people with Leo strong in the 10th house that because they're so good looking or pleasant, the other co-workers do the work that he's supposed to do or she for them and cover for them. Whether this helps the Leo person in the 10th house or not, that's questionable. Virgo. I got a tree, okay, I can't do it here. Virgo in the 10th house, any job you fucking want. Literally. It's a double earth. It is the ultimate chameleon. You can do anything and everything with Virgo in the 10th house. More particularly, like with Gemini and possibly Taurus, there's going to be evidence of technical skill. Technical skill. Electronics, computers, gadgets, things like that. Cameras, wiring, like a cable installer, cable installation, things like that. A computer programmer, an app developer, things like that. Very technical. In fact, the person's office will appear very sloppy, and you think that you're in Caltech, dealing with computers and gadgets. Right? Libra. Indecisiveness. Aloofness. But here, with Libra in the 10th house, we got 3 subtypes. We got the aloof, concentrated force, and the commander. Libra in the 10th house can be brutal, could be cruel. Very similar to Capricorn. In fact, to have Libra in the 10th house, you got to have Capricorn on the ascendant. And that combination, nasty, because Libra likes to control and likes to take charge. And so does Capricorn. There could be power struggles here, power dynamics here. Libra in the 10th house can be very dangerous. These are the people that will plot for you to be fired or set you up. And they can do this for years, months, and set you up. Strategists. They can get you involved in political entanglements. Here, Libra is a quandary because it deals a lot more with socialization process than anything else. And it really depends on the horoscope and the degree. With Scorpio, secrecy, espionage. You could be a call center, working in a call center, be a call, it could be a phone operator. With tons of other phone operators. But the boss will never know your stats. He can never listen in on you because it's never the right time. But at the end of the day, he meets his quota or she meets their quota. There is a level of invisibility with Scorpio in the 10th house. The person just shows up and produces the results. But the boss doesn't know the process as to how that person got the end result. But they cannot be copied or mimicked. Scorpio in the 10th house is quite insidious. That's it. That's all I can say about it. It's too secretive. It depends on each individual chart. Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are variables. They bleed and interchange with each other. The only isolating signature with Sag is that you can get a job where you can travel the world and you make your own time clock, but although working for somebody else. And if you work for yourself, well, then you do whatever you want, how you want it, with no accountability to anybody. That's also true of Scorpio here. Capricorn, definitely, we call this the bulldozer position. Who's going to tell the devil how to do their job? It's a cancellation in its prize. They do whatever they want. They're the devil. They do whatever they want. There's no supervising, micromanaging, or accountability. Although there should be with Capricorn in the 10th house. Aquarius here is a disaster. Either they cooperate or they don't. Either they're fired or they walk up. But it's never peaceful. It's always disruptive and tumultuous. But within those disruptions and that tumultuousness, genius arrives and a new innovation is installed. But can that be the basis for hiring someone? Hardly. Self-employment, entrepreneurship is the best direction with Aquarius in the 10th house. Pisces, the nursing or hospital or helping professions is best suited. Or artistry, creativity. Those are the only stable, defining signatures in which can color the energy of the 10th house. Yeah. So coupled with the information of Pluto natally in the 10th house, you can understand that the way people see you, especially in the corporate environment, can be just as important in establishing a career or job as how you perceive yourself, which falls in line with the ascendant. Okay, everybody? Now I'm going to go out. I'm doing a barbecue. There's a lot of people buying. I bought a lot of food. And there's a big party outside that I financed for people to, do barbecue. The guys in the hood. So I'm going to go in there and kind of supervise what they're doing. And maybe eat a burger or two. And still keep this fine body in shape with you all hating motherfuckers out there are trying to get rid of. Losers. Guys, we're gonna be doing some readings. Remember, I did the calling of the list. So I'm down now to my Tuesday people. And there's some people from Monday that I didn't get to read who weren't around. They were probably celebrating the holiday. And there'll probably be a little backup. But I'll be doing readings most of the night today, okay? And for those of you new ones, again, go to our PayPal and the People's Astro. Okay, guys,